of year again. Welcome to the Wings Around the Globe. Hello, I'm Brent Mustangberger, and this is the flagship event of the world's fastest sport, where only the best of the best compete. Each leg brings a new challenge, testing agility, navigation, and endurance. But when it's all said and done, speed is the name of the game. Our very own Lofty Crofty is standing by live from JFK Airport with the best seat in the house. How's the view, big guy?
Brent, the scene below me is absolutely electric. As you know, we have racers from all over the world here, but the real story should be who's coming in second to the three-time defending champ, Ritslinger, who's seeking to become the first all-time winner in the Wings Around the Globe. Here come the racers onto the runway.
It's Dusty!
All right, everybody, get your Dusty bobblehead, your oven mitts, hats, bumper stickers, and I also ordered 1,000 commemorative whistles. Hey, you think you could help me set up a website?
Does a gigabyte?
Well, not if you pet him nicely.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the final race of the 2012 Formula 1 season. As you can see right now, we're currently in the qualifying session for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And as we can see right now, we're currently with Charles Pic in his final race for Marussia before he moves to Caterham in 2013. And as you can see right now, his teammate Timo Glock did really well in the last season, but it looks like his teammate Charles Pic is going to do the same thing as he did in the earlier season. Like last time, Charles Pic tried to get qualifying in the earlier races, but didn't quite get it. But now he's practiced hard and he's managing to keep his lead really well, like what Timo Glock did in the other season of Formula 1. And Timo Glock managed to win his first ever championship title before he retired in 2013. And meanwhile, Charles Pic is going to do it again, but this time in Brazil. Charles Pic will be sitting on pole position for the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix. It's been an absolute great run out there for all of our drivers today. And as we're seeing right now, he's finished with a time of 1 minute 15.921 seconds. And Fernando Alonso finishes with 1 minute 18.804 seconds. And following the order, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Webber, Button, Massa, Raikkonen, Schumacher, and Nico Rosberg. Before that out of the way, it's time for a quick lie down before our big race tomorrow. But be sure to do this next time for the race. Good night, everybody. And the Brazilian Grand Prix is go for the final race of the 2012 season. It's a good start from Charles Pic. Hamilton's pushing through. Alonso down the inside. Pic down the outside. Alonso on the inside. They're both side by side, but Pic manages to get out in front on the first half of the race. That's right, Crofty. It looks like Pic manages to block off Alonso there, and he is managing to keep him away from him as he manages to keep his lead in tow. As we come into towards the corner, you can see that Alonso is now losing ground because he might have got a little bit of dirty air in there from Charles Pic. Meanwhile, Hamilton, Vettel, and Webber are all fighting for whoever gets in which position, but Alonso's really looking for a first place position here in the Brazilian Grand Prix, but I don't think he will have a shot unless Charles Pic messes up. Hamilton and Alonso, the classic teammates from 2007, are both fighting for whoever gets in second place. They're both going to see who can get a silver or bronze trophy. Meanwhile, Pic is still pushing his lead even further away as we come up the hill and around towards lap number 2 of the race. He's managing to keep that Marussia going smoothly around those corners. His teammate Glock would be proud of that, but we can't see him because of bad qualifying he did. But it looks like the Marussia of Charles Pic is pushing through on lap 2. Alonso in tow, Hamilton, Vettel, Webber, all closing in to see who can get to first. But I don't think it will have any effect on anybody because it looks like Charles Pic is pushing his lead further away from Hamilton and Alonso. And as we're seeing right now, it looks like Charles Pic is wanting to be a champion, and this is his final shot with Marussia. Glock did this before. Can Pick do it this time? Will Marussia make it a 1-2? A 1-2 champion. Glock and Pick at the same time? We are going to find out as Charles Pick pushes his lead further on. He's going off-road. He's gone wide around the track. But he manages to save it and continue on with his lead. And as we enter around the corner, he's losing, he's drifting there. But he saves it well. And coming up the hill with a successful save there from Charles Pick. The white flag is out. Can Charles Pick make it a championship title for Marussia like Glock did? Here we go, folks. The white flag's out. Let's see what happens. Okay, Glock, this is your final lap of the race. We're looking to pick up our first ever championship title. So, see what you can do. Glock is managing to keep his leading toe, but Alonso coming out of nowhere. He's managing to catch up to Charles Pick. Out of nowhere, the Spanish driver, who's managing to keep his second place in tow, is blocking Hamilton well. Meanwhile, Vettel, Webber and Jensen Button, I believe, are all closing in on Charles Pick, but Alonso's not even done with him yet. Right, Crofty, it looks like Fernando Alonso is not finished with Charles Pick yet. It looks like he's trying to go for an overtake, but I don't think he will have an opportunity. But a great job from Fernando Alonso for keeping his second place in tow. Pick going wide again. Alonso won't have a shot at an overtake. And Marussia are going to be celebrating a 2 champion title here in Brazil and coming up towards the checkered flag. Charles Pick, he might not be able to secure second place, but he will secure a championship title for the history books. Charles Pick is your 2012 Formula 1 champion of the world. After all of that, let's take a look at our top 10 for one last time before we end off the season. Pick, Alonso, Hamilton, Vettel, Webber, Button, Raikkonen, Massa, Rosberg, and Michael Schumacher in his final season as well, before he retires, is finishing the top 10. But before we say goodbye, we would like to say a congratulations to Schumacher for doing his best. He may not become in first place, but he did his very best, and we're all so proud of him for winning his race in his years. But that's it for now, folks. Join us again next year, where we start a brand new season of Formula 1. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you soon.